What's up, Pr3dz here from SteelCityGuys with your boy Emz. Listen, we got a
Yo,
lot
what's
of
up,
action
guys?
coming on this weekend with NFL. A lot of games coming on, a lot of good games. Let's jump right into it. Thursday Night Football, we got Seattle at the 49ers. Again, the Niners were the worst passing D in the league. I think Seattle's going to win this one. Colin Kaepernick's going to be reminded very quickly that he ain't no Russell Wilson, bro.
Yeah, Seattle, Legion of Boom all the way. Kaepernick, he's having an off year. Definitely Seattle in this one.
All right, Buffalo at Jacksonville. This is the London game. 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Early game for all of us, especially out in the West Coast. Definitely some middle to bottom tier teams on defense. I think Jacksonville's going to win this one. They've lost 3 in a row, but again, at home, I think they're going to snap that streak.
I got to take Buffalo in this one. Tyrod Taylor, he's just doing it big this year. Shady McCoy, Watkins, they got a great offense, and Jacksonville just has a bad defense. So definitely Buffalo in this one.
All right, Tampa Bay at Redskins. The Redskins right now coming off of 2 losses, both on the road. They're at home this week. It's a coin toss, but I got to go with Tampa Bay on this one.
I got to take Tampa Bay as well. Jameis Winston, rookie, he's leading the squad pretty well. I got to take Tampa Bay in this one.
Falcons at Titans. Both teams are looking to erase their last losses with a win right here. But Atlanta right now averaging over 400 yards per game, 30 points. Atlanta's going to take this one. Come on.
Atlanta, one of the best offenses in the league. You got Julio Jones, Roddy White. Matt Ryan's doing it big this year. I got to go Atlanta.
Saints on the road against the Colts. Saints right now looking for their first victory on the road this season. I saw how they handled the Falcons. I know that was at home for the Saints, but I think they can go on the road and do the same against the Colts. I got the Saints in this one.
Yeah, I got the Saints as well. High-powered offense. Drew Brees always does well against the Colts. I know that. Indies just doesn't have it this year either. So definitely Saints in this one.
Vikings against the Lions. I'm not sure if this is going to be one of those days where Adrian Peterson goes old school Adrian Peterson, or if Stafford can play a solid 4 quarters. He's known for a very slow start in the first 3 quarters and then explodes in the 4th. I think he can play a solid game this week and get the win for the Lions.
You know what? I got to go Minnesota on this one. I think AP's going to have a big weekend. I'm not so sure at Detroit's defense. So I got to take Minnesota in this one.
All right, we got a little preview here going up on the screen. We got Steelers on the road against the Chiefs. Listen, you and I were doing some talking. You called Jones trash. I got to call you out on that. Looked otherwise in this last game, utilizing his weapons effectively. And I think the Steelers are going to go on the road and do the same this week and pick up a victory.
Yeah, I gotta disagree on that one. I think if Landry Jones starts this game, we're gonna lose. I just don't think he has enough experience. That one half he played, I mean, he played a good half, but not too impressive. Our defense, I don't know, we'll have to see, but I'm definitely taking Kansas City in this one, in a close one.
Browns on the road against the Rams. The Rams love to spread it around in the air. They don't have a singular leading wide receiver. Their top 4 averaging close to 160 yards between the 4. Look for the Rams to spread the ball around. Cleveland loses this one on the road.
No, I'm looking at this as a toilet bowl. Two teams that don't have good offenses or defenses. You have Cleveland, who really is not real well with McCown, and you got St. Louis with Foles. This is kind of a toss-up, but I'm going to go St. Louis just because they're home.
We got Texans on the road against the Dolphins. Arian Foster, limited practice today, Wednesday, listed as probable. I think if he's out there, he can make a difference. Otherwise, I got to go with the Dolphins. Dolphins looking for the first win at home.
Yeah, this one's kind of a toss-up for me, but I like what Arian Foster's doing this year. I think he can lead that offense to a victory over Miami at home.
Jets on the road against the Patriots. This right here is for sure my game to watch, and I think it's your game to watch as well. These 2 teams in their last 3 matchups have been decided by by 3 points or fewer. So that's definitely impressive for these 2 teams to keep it close. But we're talking about Ryan Fitzpatrick against Tom Brady. I got to go with Tom Brady and the Patriots on this one.
This is definitely the game of the week for me. I like what the Jets got on defense. They added some more pieces. I think they got one of the best defenses in the league with Revis and Cromartie. Great defensive line. I think they're going to shut Brady down for their first loss. I'm going to take the Jets on the road here.
Raiders taking on the Chargers. You know what? If the Raiders want any chance in this one, they're going to have to exploit the Chargers' lack of rush defense and get something here. But they might find that difficult since the Raiders have only hit that 100-plus mark once, and it was against the Browns. I think Phillip Rivers continues his dominance through the air and picks up the win.
Yeah, I got to agree with you. Oakland have a great offense. I'm not real sure on their defense. Phillip Rivers, great quarterback. I think he's going to lead his team to victory here at home.
Cowboys taking on the Giants. You know Giants are looking for some revenge. They lost by 1 point early in September to the Cowboys. Cowboys coming off of a bye week. Giants trying to put that 27-7 loss to Philly behind them. I think they can do that. I think Eli Manning can get it done and get the win.
You know, I think Dallas just has too many pieces of the puzzle missing with Dez Bryant and Tony Romo. I mean, there's their offense right there. They don't have DeMarco Murray anymore. You know, so I got to take the Giants at home in this one.
Speaking of DeMarco Murray, we got the Eagles on the road against the Panthers. Murray definitely had a slow start to this season. That can't be argued. But he's starting to pick up some steam, and I think he can continue that and get on a roll this game and help the Eagles pick up a win on the road.
You know, I think this is going to be another good game. I think it's going to be a close game. I think Carolina being undefeated, being at home. Philly, you never know what you're going to get with them week to week, so I got to take Carolina at home.
All right, so again, that was Sunday night. We got Monday Night Football between the Ravens and the Cardinals. I got to point this out. The Ravens are 1-5 for a reason. Let's be honest. If it wasn't for Josh Scobie and his inaccuracy, the Ravens would be 0-6 right now. Cardinals will get a win this week. The Ravens will move to 1-4. I'm sorry, 1-6.
Yeah, I got to go Arizona all the way. Baltimore, probably the worst start in franchise history for them. They're having an off year, offense, defense, every aspect of the game. They got lucky to beat the Steelers, you know, so I got to take Arizona at home.
All right, again, I just want to point out two matchups that I'm sort of interested in. One between two good teams, one between two formerly good teams. Of course, the Jets and the Patriots and the Seahawks and 49ers are my two games to watch. I don't know if they're the same for you.
Yeah, I definitely, you know, every year we've seen the Seahawks and the Niners always play, and it's always been a competitive game. And even in the NFC Championship game, it's always been a great game. But I still think the game of the week has got to be the Jets versus New England. Jets reloaded on defense. Tom Brady undefeated at home. It should be a great matchup, real competitive game. But I'm still going to be taking the Jets in this one now.
All right. We'll agree to disagree on that game. But a lot of good games this weekend. Let's see how accurate our picks are once the games have been completed. For Steel City Guys, this is Pr3dz.
This is Emz.
Peace.